Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well and that you've had a good week since Easter. It looks like God's going to send us lots of sunshine this week, and that hopefully we'll all get outside and get to enjoy this gift that He's going to give us. Now, if you remember last week's chapel when we learned about the resurrection of Jesus, that was a pretty happy story, wasn't it? Where he got to see Mary Magdalene and some of his friends. Today, we're going to learn about when Jesus appears to more of his friends and what happens. So the name of my chapel lesson today is called Jesus Appears to His Disciples. On that same day that Jesus rose from the dead and had appeared to Mary Magdalene, two of his friends were walking home. And they were very sad. They were very sad because they didn't know what they were going to do now that their friend Jesus had died. What's going to happen now? They asked each other miserably. Then a stranger walked up to them and said, "What's the matter? Why are you so sad?" And one of them answered, "Our friend Jesus, our master, has died, and now we don't know what to do." The stranger smiled, and he began to talk as they continued to walk home. He said, "Friends, you need to remember what Jesus told you. He said he would have to die so he could bring God's forgiveness to everyone." The two friends listened to the stranger all the way home. And when they reached the door, they invited the stranger in to share a meal with them. It wasn't until they sat down at the table and the stranger had thanked God for their food that the friends suddenly recognized who the stranger was. "Jesus, is it really you?" "Peace be with you," Jesus said. And then he showed his friends the scars in his hands and his feet, the ones that he got when he was hanging up on the cross. The disciples were overjoyed. "You are truly here." Now, there was one friend that was not at the house to enjoy that meal with Jesus. It was Thomas. After Jesus left, all the friends were so excited to tell Thomas the great news that their friend Jesus had returned. But Thomas did not believe what they were saying. He said, "No way can Jesus be alive. He died. I will not believe that unless I can see him myself, unless I can see and feel the scars on his hands and his feet." A week later, Jesus appeared to the disciples again, and this time Thomas was there too. And Jesus showed Thomas his hands and his feet. And Jesus then said to Thomas, "Thomas, touch my scars. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas then said to Jesus, "Oh, my Lord and my God, it truly is you." Thomas finally believed. Jesus then said, "Because you have seen me, you believe. Blessed are those who have not seen me, and yet they believe. That was another good story, wasn't it? We love stories where everybody's happy like that. But poor Thomas, I can't stop thinking about poor Thomas. He just couldn't believe it. Remember? He just had to see and feel. He had to feel the scars in Jesus' hands, and he wasn't going to believe till he did. Do you remember at the end of the lesson what Jesus said? He said to his friends, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. But blessed are those that have not seen me, and yet they believe." Who do you think Jesus is talking about? Blessed are those that have not seen me, and yet they believe in me. Do you know who he's talking about? He's talking about you, and he's talking about me. Because we haven't really seen Jesus. We've seen pictures of Jesus, and we've seen statues of Jesus, and we see Jesus up on a cross, but we've never got to touch Jesus' hands and scars like Thomas. But do we believe that Jesus is in our heart every day? Yeah, we do. And you know what? That makes Jesus so happy. He's so happy that even though we haven't seen him, we believe that he's there, and he loves us, and he's going to take care of us. So good for you. Good job that you guys believe in him, even though you haven't seen him. Okay, so let's say our prayer. So grab your prayer stone if you have it. Put your thumbs on the cross. Good. Put your prayer stone on your heart. And what are you going to do with your eyes? You're going to close them, because we really want to think about the words that we say when we say our prayer. Dear God, thank you for helping me to believe in Jesus, even though I have never seen him. And thank you for letting Jesus be in my heart every single day. And please keep us safe, happy, and healthy. Amen. So we talked about how happy that makes Jesus, that we believe in him, even though we haven't seen him. Something else that makes Jesus really happy is when we do something really nice for other people. When we say something nice, or we do something nice, that makes him so happy. So today, my question for you is, I want you to think of one thing that you're going to do today or say today. Something that you're going to do something so nice for somebody. So I want you to tell your mom or your dad or your sitter. You can tell me, what's the one nice thing you're going to do today that's going to make Jesus so happy? My thing? I'm going to surprise my kids, and I'm going to make their favorite dessert. So after dinner tonight, I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies, and then we're going to put vanilla ice cream on top. That's their favorite dessert. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to surprise them, and that's going to be my one nice thing that we're going to do today. So don't forget to tell your mom and dad what it is, and that way you're going to make Jesus really happy. I miss you all. I love you. I hope I get to see you all soon. Bye-bye.